Have you ever felt like your job is taking over your whole life? Today, we're diving into a topic everyone talks about, but finds tricky: work-life balance.
That's right. I'm Mary, and I'm here with Nas. We're your English teachers for today's listening practice. We'll start with a real-world dialogue about work-life balance, then break down some useful vocabulary, and finish with a quick review.
By the end of this lesson, you'll not only understand the conversation, but also be able to use key words and phrases about balancing work and personal life.
Here's our roadmap. First, the dialogue. Next, vocabulary and examples. Then, a second listen with your new vocabulary knowledge. And finally, review questions to help you remember what you've learned.
Mary, I feel like my job is taking up all my time lately. I barely have any energy left for my family or hobbies.
I know what you mean, Nas. Last month, I was staying late at the office almost every day, and it really started to affect my mood.
It's so easy to get burned out, isn't it? Sometimes I feel guilty if I take a break or say no to extra work.
Me too, but I've learned that setting boundaries is important. For example, I try not to check my work email after 7 p.m.
That's a great idea. I need to start doing that. I also want to spend more quality time with my kids, maybe go to the park or have dinner together without any distractions.
Absolutely. Making time for yourself and your loved ones really helps recharge your batteries. It makes you feel happier and more productive at work too.
I guess it's all about finding a rhythm that works for you, right? Not every day will be perfect, but small changes can make a big difference.
Exactly. Little by little, we can all get better at balancing things. Let's both try one new thing this week and talk about how it went.
Let's look at some important words and phrases from our conversation. The first one is burned out.
If someone feels burned out, it means they are extremely tired or stressed because they've been working too much. For example, after working for months without a holiday, she felt totally burned out.
Next is boundaries. Boundaries are the rules or limits you set to protect your time and energy. For example, setting boundaries helped him avoid working late every night.
The third phrase is take a break. This means to stop working for a short time to rest. Example, I always take a break at 3 p.m. to get some fresh air.
Now, guilty. If you feel guilty, you feel bad because you think you did something wrong. For example, she felt guilty for leaving work early, but she needed to visit her grandmother.
Another one is distractions. Distractions are things that stop you from focusing. Example, turning off my phone helps me avoid distractions when I'm with my family.
Recharge your batteries. That's a popular expression. It means to rest and get your energy back. For example, a weekend at the beach really helped me recharge my batteries.
And then, we have quality time. This means spending meaningful, enjoyable time with someone. For example, she spends quality time with her children every evening.
Productive means getting a lot done. For example, after a good night's sleep, I feel much more productive at work.
We also used set boundaries. Used as a phrase, it means to decide your rules for work and personal life. Example, he set boundaries by turning off his laptop at 6 p.m.
Rhythm is another. In this context, rhythm means a regular pattern or routine. For example, she found a good rhythm between her job and her home life.
And finally, make a big difference. This means to have a strong effect. Example, even small changes in your routine can make a big difference.
Now that you know these words and phrases, let's listen to the dialogue one more time. See how much more you understand this time.
Really pay attention to how we use the vocabulary in a real conversation. Sometimes, hearing the words in context helps you remember them better.
Let's do a few quick exercises to help you remember the new vocabulary. I'll read a sentence, and you try to choose the right word. Ready?
Fill in the blank. After working too many hours, I felt... What's the correct word?
The answer is burned out. Here's another. I try to spend with my family every weekend.
That's quality time. Next one. Turning off my phone helps me avoid when I work.
Correct, it's distractions. Now, think about this. What's one small change you could make this week that might make a big difference in your work-life balance?
Take a moment to think and maybe write down your answer. Remember, small actions can really help.
Let's quickly review the key vocabulary: burned out, boundaries, take a break, and quality time. These words will help you talk about work-life balance more confidently.
Don't forget distractions, recharge your batteries, and productive. These are all useful for many conversations at work and at home.
To keep improving, try using these words in your own sentences this week, or talk to a friend about your work-life balance.
Thanks for joining us today. Keep practicing your listening, and we'll see you in the next lesson. Take care and balance your day.